An estimated 2 billion people worldwide live in areas that lack proper solid waste management systems. Inadequate waste systems present serious risks to human health and the environment. The United States Environmental Protection Agency's Best Practices Guide for Solid Waste Management and accompanying learning modules presents best practices for solid waste management in developing countries. This video builds on the dumpsite management section of the Best Practices Guide to provide more detail on key benefits of managing open dump sites and transitioning to sanitary landfills. In low-income countries, over 90% of waste is often disposed in open dump sites or openly burned. Open dump sites are uncontrolled land disposal sites without engineering practices, and they are the most common form of waste disposal around the world. However, these sites pose significant risks to public health and the environment. Open dump sites contribute to air pollution and climate change by releasing particulate matter and dioxins. They have a high risk of fires because waste is exposed to oxygen. Open dump sites also cause water contamination when rainwater encounters waste. In addition to causing the spread of disease and releasing foul odors, open dump sites can experience slope failures, which can cause fatalities and destruction. The goal is to ultimately replace open dump sites with sanitary landfills, which consist of engineering systems that are designed to protect human health and the environment, and to prevent new dumping of waste by establishing proper waste management systems. However, this process is typically complex and expensive. Most cities undertake a phased approach. Cities can introduce management practices and improved infrastructure to existing open dump sites to control environmental and human health hazards. Daily cover material such as dirt or compost can reduce the immediate effects of exposed waste. Drainage systems dug around the perimeter of the dump site can catch runoff and leachate, protecting nearby water. Dump site operators can minimize leaching by compacting and grading the soil every few months. This causes rainwater to run off into perimeter drains instead of soaking into the soil. Regular groundwater testing and fencing can help ensure the waste is not contaminating water or allowing waste to blow outside of the controlled dump site area. Protecting human health is also an essential part of a controlled dump site. It is important to protect the health of informal sector and other workers by providing them with proper training, protective equipment, and hygiene products. Workers are also protected when landfill slopes are made more gradual, reducing the risk of catastrophic slope failure. These measures can significantly reduce the impacts of dump sites as a city is building a sanitary landfill in another location. More information on sanitary landfills can be found in Section 13 of EPA's Solid Waste Management Guide. Once a city has built and is operating a sanitary landfill, they can close their dump site. Closing a dump site does not mean abandoning it. There are important steps to take to minimize post-closure risk. The first step is to conduct outreach. Identify those who will be most impacted by the landfill closing and engage them in discussions. Informal workers are one key stakeholder group. Informal workers earn income by selling the recyclables to dealers and recycling industries that work within the formal private sector. They often work directly at dump sites and may prefer to speak to landfill operators and developers through an elected representative. Involving informal workers can lead to their formal employment as government workers or with private waste haulers when an open dump site closes. Community members and the public are another key stakeholder group. When closing a dump site, cities must ensure regular waste collection continues in the community. If not, community members may throw trash in a vacant lot and ultimately create another open dump site for the city to manage and clean up. Direct outreach and communication about waste collection can help reduce dumping of waste in vacant lots. It is also important to develop a closure plan. Closure plans detail the activities that should occur as the dump site is closed. In addition to environmental protections, the closure plan should outline how the city will prevent illegal dumping, unauthorized access to the site, relocation of informal settlers, and the installation of monitoring systems. Post-closure management plans are also essential to prevent leachate and gas releases after the site stops receiving waste. Good post-closure management plans include maintenance and monitoring for at least 10 years. Be prepared to perform remediation and cleanup tasks as needed. While cities all over the world have successfully closed dump sites, there are still many open dump sites in existence, Efforts like the International Solid Waste Association's Let's Close the World's Biggest Dumpsites work to raise awareness about the benefits of closing such sites. Closing dump sites is essential to protect people and the environment. Visit Section 12 of EPA's Solid Waste Management Guide for more information on dump site management. The guide is part of EPA's Solid Waste Management Toolkit. Scan this QR code for more information. Thanks for watching.